Hello, beautiful people. It is me, Maritza, your self-love and relationship strategist. I am on for today's daily self-love affirmation. Today's daily self-love affirmation is, I will be careful of how I think. Again, that is, I will be careful of how I think. The story behind that is, and this is true, I have seen it play out in my life. I have watched it play out in other folks' life, and just getting that confirmation from, folks that are living a certain way and spiritually being careful of the way they think and the things they say. You have to remember, thoughts become things. Thoughts become things. They say that where we are now today, when we look at our current life today, it is a result of how we were thinking a year to 2 years ago. And they often say with that, big old truck parked next to me, they often say with that if you don't like where you're at, you need to start thinking differently. Literally, what you think becomes what comes out of your mouth. What comes out of your mouth becomes what you put out into the atmosphere, right? And remember, life and death are in the power of the tongue. So thoughts become things, because what we think, we often speak about. And what we think, we often move into. So if someone's thinking, for example, I want something to eat, their action usually is to then go and make something, because they're thinking about, I'm hungry, I want something to eat. Sometimes they say it out loud, right? And then they start manifesting it, right? Yeah. So hopefully that makes sense, you guys. Be careful what you think. Be careful of your thoughts. And we're fortunate that it doesn't happen like right away, or it's like God is so gracious that we have the ability to pull it back. So we definitely have the ability to, God forbid, or to follow up with something positive because we've just spoken negativity over our life, or tried to curse ourselves and not even realized it. But we definitely need to be careful, because what's most important is thoughts become things with us, right? So what you're thinking is what you're meditating on, is what, it affects everything. It affects the decisions you're making. It affects how you're speaking. It affects your mood. So your emotions, it affects how you're responding to other people. Affects the decisions that you're making in your life, right? So be careful. Be careful how you are thinking. And if you have a whole bunch of negativity going on in your life, usually the way people like to try and deal with that and the way I especially like to try and deal with that without having, just constantly acknowledging the negativity and all that stuff, is I try and use different words. So if, say if I'm just having one thing after another that's going on, right? And I'm trying not to let it become my reality, period. And I'm not trying to let it take over. I'm saying to myself, wow, I'm working through my challenges well, or something to that nature. I'm working through my challenges well, or something. Y'all see what I mean? So yes, be careful of your thoughts. Love you guys. Talk to you later.